I'm Brian Van from SportBikeTrackHere.com, and today we're going to install GravesFrame sliders in our 2014 STG Yamaha FZ-09 Project Bike. If you follow the project so far, this is going to be the third set of frame sliders we've installed on the bike. Each one of them is unique and different. And what we want to do is we want to show you guys the difference between each kit so you choose the one that's going to best suit your needs. Graves, quality parts, and phenomenal instructions. These guys do a great job. We've got torque specs, we've got pictures. Everything you need to install this is right here in front of you. The product itself, we've got Delrin sliders. Got a nice profile that's going to look good and clean on the bike. Aluminum spacers. And of course the hard drive. You'll note that these come assembled as they're going to be installed on the bike. It's being held together with this O-ring. You're going to take this O-ring off before the installation. It's important to know that. Tools that we need. We have an 8mm Allen on a T-handle. We've got a 17mm socket we're going to use on the same T-handle. And we've got some thread locking compound. They do have torque specs on here for these bolts. If you're more comfortable using a torque wrench, go ahead and do that and follow the torque specs they have listed here. We're going to begin on the right side of the bike, or the brake side. Break that loose. Remember, save your stock hardware. Never throw this stuff out, because the future may require you to use that again. If it's gone, that's going to really be a pain in the butt. Let's go ahead and get that O-ring off. They want you to use the shorter of the two on the right side of the brake side of the bike. For thread locker, we're just going to use blue. I think that's plenty in this circumstance. Good quality hardware here. We're going to need to switch out that 8mm Allen. Put that 17 socket on there. Slide this in and get it started. Putting very, very little pressure on there to get it started. What you don't want to do is cross thread these bolts. Thread it in nice and easy all the way. And let's go ahead and get it torqued. That feels good there. Now we'll go over to the other side of the bike and repeat the same process, installing the other slider. Simple job. Most motorcycles are going to have all the tools necessary to get this one done. And on a naked bike like this, I got to tell you, this is really important. These frame sliders on this bike are not only going to protect your frame, which is fully exposed because we don't have any bodywork on the bike, but it's also going to help to protect the engine covers as well as the radiator. You don't want to have a small tip over and not be able to ride the bike home. The frame sliders can actually help prevent that on this bike. Let's get that O-ring off of there. Put a little thread locker on. And we'll switch up Allen for the socket. Like so. Line that up. And be careful getting the bolt started. You want to make sure that it starts nice and straight. There's very little pressure. And get it finger tight. And then torque it down. And that feels good. And there we go. There is our Graves frame slider install in the 2014 STG Yamaha FZ-09. Good clean look, right? You can clearly see on the left side, or the clutch side, it extends beyond the radiator, the frame obviously, and of course the engine cover. And we'll go back over to the other side and show that the end result is the same. The frame slider protrudes beyond the radiator, and of course